guys, today you are watching a new video, the Smart Waterfall. Our channel is recent. If you could like our videos and even subscribe us, it would be incredible. You may not know that Mr. K-Glod will create anything. Don't be afraid, just ask. Please don't ask him to make anything impossible. Example, a working robot, although he could make a standing robot. Anyway, so today our smart fountain is going to be incredible, and I mean incredible, because it has a system, and like, you know, when in fountains you see there's like a little runway where the water can run. Well, guess what? That is what's going on in our fountain, and it is amazing. So our blocks today are going to be iron, black wool, water, if you count that as a block, levers, redstone, and sticky pistons. So right now we're using iron just to get the shape going. We're going to use quite a lot of iron today because that's what's the main sort of material in our fountain. But we're also going to need quite a lot of black wool. So see, we're onto the black wool now, and I think we're just going to copy what we did with the iron on the back. It's in a pyramid shape. So now we're gonna need quite a lot of materials in this. So just get prepared. If you're on survival, I would switch to creative right now if you don't have that many materials. So yes. By the way, guys, like, a pyramid is structured very, very well. So if you think like ascending stairs, getting higher every time. So maybe you start with one block, then you go to 2 blocks, then you go to 3 blocks. You get the idea. So just get the idea of the pyramid shape. But I think we're only going up to 6 blocks, I think. Wait, I'm just going to count. Yep, 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6, isn't it? Guys, you don't have to do 6 blocks. You can estimate whatever you like. So if you want to do 4 blocks high, but we're just suggesting 6 blocks high. I think it was 6 blocks. Yeah, I think it is. If not, I'm really sorry, guys. So now you'll see the sort of form of the runway. The pyramid has only 2 materials, which is black wool and iron. So obviously we're going to need to do the system and everything, so there will be levers and many other things. Okay, so now you can see the shape of the runway. Before he was building the runway, no, look, if you look in the gap, you can see the runway there. So that's working out well. Guys, I hope you know what a runway is. Well, obviously you do, but I hope you know what I mean when I say a runway is. Like, it's the place, when you have a waterfall and it overflows, it will go through these 2 things. So that's cleverly what Mr. K-Glod made. Right. So it's getting off to a good start, but this is the only beginning, guys, so who knows what's going to happen? Well, I know technically what's going to happen, but, you know, it's supposed to be a bit mysterious, the whole thing, so cool. For me, the black wool is the most important in this part, because it really shows you that this is a runway, and this was meant to be a runway and everything. I think it's the coolest part, the whole fountain, apart from the water, of course. We estimated that the video is about 15 minutes long, so if you have to do something right now, this is not the time to watch the video. Watch it later when you get home or something. So we hope you understand. So just keep the pyramid thing in your mind, because it will come in very handy when you're doing this. Of course, you can do it any shape you like, but in this case, it would be better in pyramid, because it's just the way Mr. K-Glod decided to do it, and also, it just looks like a proper fountain if you look at a fountain, to be honest. Just watch him do that for a second, until he moves on to a different material, which I will try and explain to you. Right, so that's the overlook so far. It is looking like a proper fountain. Okay, so I think we're making a hole so that the water can dive down somewhere. Yes, that's it. Oh, that is so cool. Now, this is the most important part. Make these poles in the cross shape in black wool, and this is the bit where the water is going to run through, I presume. And when I saw it, it was amazing. It was really, really nice. So now we're using a bit of iron, and the water comes! That's looking great. That's looking really good. Look, it's going to go through the runways now. I love this bit. You can use any material you like for the fountain. Don't use, like, sand, because it will fall on the floor, like, if you know what I mean by that. Like, it's so hard to explain, but if you use sand, it will just... Don't use sand, guys. Okay, so now we're doing... Look, it's worked! It's gone through the runway. It looks great. I think it looks great. Well, it is great. And it's supposed to run through there. Yes, it is. It's okay, so as you can see, it's turning out pretty good so far. And also there is a system to stop the water so it doesn't ruin your whole land. And I think it is the coolest system in the entire world. You have to use levers and, as far as I can remember, sticky pistons and pistons. I'm not sure, but from the top of my head, I think we have to. Yes, and redstone. Yeah, and redstone. Ooh, what is Mr. K-Glod doing? Right, so now I think we're going to start doing the system now. Oh yes, look what he's done, look what he's done. If you were watching the video before, look at that, look at that. You remember how it worked? So that's the sticky pistons I think we've just used. I don't actually know, I think so. Okay, so, yes, look at that system. It's just amazing. So we're using iron. As far as I can remember, I think that's a sticky piston. But I don't actually know, I think it is. No, that's just a normal piston. That's just a normal piston, sorry guys. Now we're about to half the video. We're about halfway through the video. And, well, a bit over halfway, but, you know. So now the system, that's how it works. That's how the system works. On top of the fountain. And I think it's pretty cool, because if you didn't, the water would just keep on flowing and maybe ruin your land. And I don't really want that to happen to Mr. K-Glod's land, because his land's pretty cool, or even mine. So he's made a pretty cool system, and I'm gonna ask him for that system. It's pretty cool. Ooh, guys, if you really like systems, you should check out the Yacht video. It is so fantastic. It's whoa, amazing, because he actually gets the Yacht to shoot some sort of like arrows or something. Oh, or fire. I can't remember. It was kind of cool. So, and also he made loads of rooms in it, so it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you see him shoot the fireballs or arrows in the video, but when he showed me, yeah, well, he was shooting. Okay, guys, why don't you just watch that for a while? As you can see, he's doing the outline. I've got to go to a meeting quickly, so I'll see you in a minute. No, sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm just back. I've just had a meeting with my boss, and he said, no, sorry, it was a prototype. That is not on YouTube yet, but might be later on in the years that he's doing his job. So, yeah. Oh, look at that system. Isn't that cool? Now, as you can see, the redstone has come in. Yes, on the iron. So, okay, so there are the levers. And look, he's made it. Oh, that's so cool. By the way, guys, Mr. K-Glod might not answer all of your comments because he's quite busy and he's quite busy doing all of these videos and answering comments and everything. So if you could just be patient. Like, great. So as you can see, the system has worked out pretty well, and we're actually nearing the end of our video, but we have got a little more time. So let's see what Mr. K-Glod does then. He's using glass. I think he's going to outline the whole of the sort of system going on here. So that will look pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that's going to look really cool. Okay, so we're just outlining it normally with glass. Yep. Okay, so. Oh, he's making a roof on top of it. That's pretty cool. Well, he's not. I don't know what he's doing actually. Is he making a roof? Yes, he is. Oh no, he's not. Mr. K-Glod is such a mystery sometimes. Okay, guys, so just watch what he does with the glass now. Okay, so he's just outlining it with glass now. The sticky pistons are to stop the water from falling, but the normal pistons are to stop the water from like the whole thing. Okay, so there we go. We're at the end. It was a protat.
Cut! Do it again!
It's a prototype.
Cut! Take 3.
It's a prototype.
Cut! Take 4.
Oh man!